Hey guys, welcome to Apples to Oranges with Esther, and today we are going to be talking all about books, books, and more books. So, yeah, I have basically, I'm going to be talking about the books that I'm going to be reading this summer and also books that I want to get that I don't have yet. And yeah, I have a pretty long list. So, yeah, let's get started with this. So, the first book is well, they're not here yet, but I basically bought them, but they're not here yet. But I have two books that I have. So, we are going to be talking about those first. So, A Little Life by Hanya Yanagiora. I honestly have no idea if that is right, if I said that name right, but it doesn't matter. But I got this book because um I was seeing it a lot and a lot of people said it was really good. It really just like they felt something and made them, some people even said it made them cry of how, and like they said it was like so good and everything. I want to tell you guys what it's about kind of. So we're gonna go um look for it and then I'll describe it for you guys. Um yeah. So yeah. Okay. So this says A Little Life follows four college classmates broke adrift and buoyed on only by their friendship and ambition as they moved to New York in search of fame and fortune. While their relationships were tinged by addiction, success, and pride deepened over the decades, the men are held together by their devotion to the brilliant, enigmatic Jude, a man scarred by unspeakable childhood trauma, a hymn to brotherly bonds, and masterful depiction of love in the 21st century. Hanya Yanagara's stunning novel is about the families we are born into and those that we make for ourselves. And I thought that was just like really like I ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. When I read that for myself, ooh, oh my gosh. Like what the heck? Um but when I read that for myself, I was really just, I thought that was like really good and I thought that the story was really good. So, yeah, I just want to fix this right quick. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Okay, hold on. Hopefully this is better. Okay. Sorry, it just wasn't, I guess it just wasn't slanted right. I don't know. But the next book is Normal People by Sally Rooney. So we're gonna, I'm pretty sure, oh wait, no. I need to put the actual book in there. Oh, here it is. But I'm pretty sure people have heard about this. Ooh, oh my gosh, guys, this is literally so bad, so terrible. I'm so sorry. Um, but apparently it's a Hulu show now, or Hulu movie. I don't know. Um, but let me see. Oh, here we go. I'm not gonna read like the stuff under it. I'm just gonna read like the description of it. So it says Connell and Marianne grew up in the same small town, but the similarities end there. At school, Connell is popular and well liked, while Marianne is a loner. But when the two strike up a conversation, awkward but electrifying, something life-changing begins. A year later, they're both studying at Trinity College in Dublin. Marianne has found her feet in a new social world, while Connell hangs at the sidelines, shy and uncertain. Throughout their years at university, Marianne and Connell circle one another, straying toward other people and possibilities, but always magnetically, irresistibly drawn back together. And as she veers into self destruction and begins to search for meaning elsewhere, each must confront how far they are willing to go to save the other. Normal People is the story of mutual fascination, friendship, and love. It takes us from the first conversation to the years beyond. In the community of two people who try to stay apart but find that they can't. And I thought that was really interesting. And also, when I heard about this book, people like were saying that this was their favorite book, and like they just like want to keep rereading and rereading it. And I thought that was like really cool. I thought this like book was really cool, and I wanted to read it myself. So yeah, I really thought it was like really cool and just an amazing story. So I'm super excited to read it. Also, I'm getting all my books next week. So, yeah. The next one is The Hobbit, and I already know that people know what this book is. So, oops. But I'm going to talk about it anyway. But also, if you have seen oh my gosh, guys, let me move my thing. Let me see if this will work. Hold on. I don't really know. Hold on. I'm gonna put this plant in front. Okay. I think this is kind of better. I don't know. But yeah. I'm just gonna read like the kind of review because it's really long and I don't want to read it. I'm just gonna read the review. So it says, a glorious account of magnificent adventure filled with suspense and seasoned with a quiet humor and that is irresistible. All those young or old who love a fine adventurous tale, beautifully told, will take The Hobbit into their hearts. The New York Times Book Review. I thought that was really just a fun read and just like I love that. And it was just like I've always wanted to read it, and to be honest, I feel like it just has a child nostalgia to the story. Even though I've never read it, it just feels like it has, like it just feels like it, you know? And yeah, and then apparently it's like a series of To the Lord of the Rings. I didn't know that. But you know, maybe one day I will read The Lord of the Rings. So yeah, and then actually the two that are next I actually have with me because I ordered them on Amazon because I wanted these copies. I wanted these copies instead because I just thought these were prettier. I'm actually reading one of them right now. I just started them because I got them yesterday. I got this version of Emma by Jane Austen, and I'm just so excited. It's really good so far. We're getting into I think I'm on like I'm on page 6 right now. So yeah, I just started this. So yeah. And yeah. This like whole thing right here is just the introduction. So yeah. And also um the reason why still on page 6 right now is because when I was reading it, I like had like a couple minutes before I had to go to work, and then yeah, that's why I'm on page 6, because I started it yesterday, but I had to go to work, so I couldn't, you know, finish it. But yeah, this book, I'm so excited because I really wanted to get a classic, and but I read Pride and Prejudice. Kind of. I read half of it and I didn't like it. I liked the movie better than, cuz I just feel like it's told, cuz like in the book it's just like it feels so much different, and like in the movie it just feels way more romantic, and like in the book it just feels like this old, it's old. I don't know how to explain it, but if you've ever read Pride and Prejudice, you you would think it's like more like it would start off romantic, but it just didn't feel that way. So yeah, but hopefully this one is. um I don't really. Hold on. Oh, this is just a. I think this is just a review on the back. But yeah. But this cover, I got this because of the cover. It was just so cute. And the one from Barnes and Nobles, it was just, I did not like it. Cuz like it was like one of those classics, like where like it's just, it was like a hardback cover, and I wanted like a paperback, but I thought this was way prettier. So, yeah. So I got that one, and then this, I actually got The Secret History by Donna Tartt, and I wanted this version because the one at Barnes and Nobles was, I just didn't like the cover. I didn't. So um this one also has just reviews on the back, but yeah, I'm super excited to read this. This is like dark academia, basically. It's like dark academia aesthetic vibes. But I heard that this book is really good, and I see a lot of people reading it too, so I'm so excited. And like look at the spines. They match. And like when I get a bookshelf, um they're gonna look so good next to each other. And like once I get like more classics, they're just gonna match. I just like envision all my books matching. um but anyways, yeah. um so the books that I wanted to read, there's also, for this one, If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. Um, there's also another version that I want because the one on Barnes and Noble is just so ugly. So I want to get the one that has like the little bird on it. I want that one. So so yeah. So I want that one. I just don't have it yet because I want that version. But I just didn't look for it when I was looking for those. I don't know why I didn't look for it. But yeah, so that's also dark academia vibes. It has a mystery, I think, or it's a thriller. I don't really know. I forget. But it seems like a really good book. So I'm excited to read that one too. Um The Joy Luck Club by Amy Tan. I'm so excited to read this because I'm gonna get it because I really want to read this in the fall, so I'm gonna get it in the fall. Same thing with the first one that I mentioned, um because I just feel like it has fall vibes, so I really want to read it in the fall. So I'm gonna order it in September, and I'm gonna read it in the like end of September, so we can get into some spooky vibes but also cozy vibes. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna get it in um September so I can read it in the fall time. But anyways, Just Kids, also another book that I really want to read in the fall because it just gives fall vibes to me. I really want to read the description um because I just feel like, if you guys knew what this book is, it's like I feel like you guys would read it too. The book is called Just Kids by Patti Smith, and yeah, I'm gonna read it for you guys. Hold on. Is this the book? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Cause that one, the first one that popped up was just like $40. I was like, that book is not $40 when I looked at it the first time. Okay. But this one, I'm gonna read this even though it's like, okay, I'm just gonna read it. It was a summer Coltrane. Did I say that right? Coltrane? I don't know. It was the summer that Coltrane died, the summer of love and riots, the summer when a chance encounter in Brooklyn led to two young people on path of art, devotion, and innovation. That is that does not say innovation. Initiation. Oh my gosh. I cannot read. I don't I'm I don't know. I can't read that word, so we're just gonna skip it. Patti Smith would love. That does not say love. That says evolve. Oh my gosh, I cannot read this morning. Okay. Patti Smith would evolve as a poet and performer, and Robert Mapplethorpe would direct his highly provocative style toward photography. Bound in innocence and enthusiasm, they traverse the city from Coney Island to 42nd Street and eventually to celebrated Round Table of Max's Kansas City, and where the Andy Warhol contingent. Oh my gosh, we're just skipping it. Words that I can't say right now, I'm just gonna skip. Um, held court in 1969. The pair set up camp in the Hotel Chelsea and soon entered a community of the famous and infamous. The influential artist of the day and the colored fringe, at it was a time of heightened awareness when the worlds of poetry, rock and roll, art, sexual politics were colliding and exploding. In this milieu, two kids made a pact to take care of each other, scrappy, romantic, committed to create, and fueled by their mutual dreams and drives, they would prod and provide for one another during these hungry years. Just Kids begins as a love story and ends as an elegy, whatever that means. I don't know what that word means. But, anyways, it serves as a salute to New York City during the late 60s and 70s, and is to its rich and poor, its hustlers and Helens. I don't know if I said that word right either. Anyways, a true fable. It is a portrait of two young artists' ascent, a prelude to fame. So I thought that was really interesting. Oh my gosh, this video is going to be so long. But anyways, this book just seems so interesting. And I love that, you know, some of these books are about success and fame. And yeah, I just feel like that was just so interesting that most of these books are about about that. But anyways, Letters to a Young Poet by Rainer Maria Rilke. To be honest, I was just this book I saw where did I see this book? I either saw on Book Talk or saw it on someone talk about it. I don't know. Yeah, I think I saw it on Book Talk. But yeah, I saw it and I was like, this is interesting. Like, only because it was just like, it was just so okay, sorry. There's like, I think there's a mosquito in my room. I don't know. I can't tell because it keeps moving. But anyways, I'm so sorry. But this book was so interesting and I just loved it. I loved how interesting it was. And maybe it's not, I don't know, but yeah, I looked at the cover of the book and it kind of looked boring, but you can never judge a book by its cover, literally. So you really just have to read it to find out if you'll like something or not. So yeah, and I've definitely read books in the past and because of the cover and it just not be good, and like I thought it was gonna be good but it wasn't. So yeah, the next one is Orbiting Jupiter by Gary D. Schmidt, and this book is like, oh my gosh, I saw someone talk about this on Book Talk and I was like, this book is so, like, the cover was beautiful, the description was beautiful, everything about it was just amazing, and I really want to read it. So yeah. And then the next book is Alone with You in the Ether. I think that says Ether. Can't read my own handwriting. How weird is that? But anyways, I think that says Ether or Ether by Olivia Blake. I think I said that right. I don't know if I said that right. But I saw someone talk about this on Book Talk again. But it was interesting to me. I thought it was really interesting, and the cover that she had, the version that she had was really pretty, and I think it was pink, or it looked pink. But anyways, it was just so pretty, and she was just like, it's not only a love story, it's a love story of life, and I thought that was really cool. So yeah. And then we just have some more books on this notepad. If I can actually read my own handwriting, that would be great. So these are books that I either found on Book Talk or I got from 1, 2, 3 are books that I was kind of interested in by one of my favorite YouTubers called Jack Edwards. If you ever heard of him, he's pretty popular. I mean, like, he's really cool. But anyways, he was like talking about these books in one of his videos, like I think it was like a couple weeks or a couple months ago. I can't remember because I watched like because I like watch them on repeat all the time. So I can't really tell you when the video was, what video he was talking about it, or I don't even know. But anyways, A Room with a View. Saw someone talk about this on Book Talk. By I didn't write all of the names, just that one, just that one. But it's by E.M. Forster, and like this book is like, they said that was like really like summer vibes, so I'm really want to get it for summer, and but I don't know. I haven't looked into getting it yet, but maybe, because there's like, I think there's like multiple versions of this, so we'll see which one I get. So yeah, like not only am I getting like the book cover version that I want, but I'm getting them because, you know, I want my bookshelf to be beautiful and be filled with beautiful books, you know? Like I don't want like an ugly copy of a book and I just don't like it, so I like sell it or something. So that's why I'm trying to get the beautiful version of the book, so I won't be like tempted to get the book and then sell the ugly version and get the new version. So in reality, am I'm saving myself from doing that, but because I know I would, so we're not doing that. So we're getting the pretty versions of the books. And yeah, if they don't have pretty versions, then I'll be sad, but it'll be okay. But this book, I heard, yeah, Jack Edwards was talking about this book called Trick Mirror, and it just seemed really interesting to me. Like I wasn't really, and also I saw this on Book Talk like a couple times. Oops. I saw people on Book Talk talking about this book as well, and I thought it was really, really interesting. And yeah, like I thought it was really, really interesting. And yeah, I'm trying not to make this video like so long, but I'm just trying to, you know, get all these books and like kind of tell you guys about it. So if you guys want to read them, like you guys know. And I know this author. So yeah, this next book is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. This book just seemed interesting. I don't really know what it's about, but it just sounded interesting, so I was like, I'm gonna put it on there. Next is The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. And this book, I think they were, I remember seeing a video about this, and I remember also I saw this on Pinterest also, of like how in the 10 Things I Hate About You, and also Lisa Simpson all read The Bell Jar, and I thought that was so funny because Lisa Simpson is a child and she's reading about this book that's like not what I don't even know how old Lisa Simpson is. I think she's like 8 or 9 years old in the TV show. But it's like, why is a literal child reading this book? Because I don't really know much. I can't remember what the book's about, but it's like really nothing that a child should be reading until they're like like 13 maybe. I don't know. But, you know, it's like, you know, with like books like with like those kind of books, like, I don't think children should be reading, you know, The Bell Jar, or like anything that has to do with like violence or something like that. I just feel like a child shouldn't be reading. But who knows? Like, I mean, I watched some I watched like horror movies when I was a child, so I probably shouldn't be like saying anything about that. But yeah, I watched what is that movie like where that child gets stuck in a TV? I don't know what movie that is, but it's like, but I watched that when I was like 10 or 11, so I probably shouldn't be saying nothing about um what a child should be reading. But anyways, Crime and Punishment. Um yeah, I don't remember who the author is, but this is a classic. Don't know what this book is about. Can't remember at all, but a lot of people were saying that this is a really good book, so yeah. Alice in Wonderland. This book is not only a classic, but I love Alice in Wonderland. Um I watched the animated version and also the real one where like it has like real people in it. So I just love Alice in Wonderland. I've never read it, but I just like want to read it because it just give like childhood nostalgia. And I just want that, especially because like I'm 18. Like I just want to like read like nostalgic stuff before I turn like 21, where like everything's just like real, real adult. I become like a real adult. Yeah. But yeah, I'm a but I don't know. Like I want to read like all of my favorite like I also want to read like Peter Pan because I love Peter Pan. Um and I want to read um The Little Prince, even though I did not read that when I was a child. I actually watched it for the movie for the first time when I was like 13. For no, I was not 13. I was 14. No, I wasn't 14. Sorry. I was like 15. Yeah, I was 15 when I watched it for the first time. I was a teenager. I was a teenager when I watched it for the first time. I I cried. I cried watching The Little Prince. It was so good. Um Also, I want to read Little Women. I never read Little Women. Um but that movie makes me cry all the time. So, if you guys have never watched it, I'm not going to spoil it for you because like when it comes to spoiling stuff, I will spoil a movie or a book if I'm reading a book, which I haven't read like physically a copy of a book in a very long time. I haven't read a physical book in like a year probably. So this is literally Emma is the first physical book I'm gonna be reading. But I do read manga, but that's different, That's different. So, yeah, because a book is just a book with words and just words. And maybe picture here and there, but that's not the point of a book. But manga, it has pictures and words, but not that many words, just pictures, and it's animated. You can see the characters and you don't have to like imagine it in your head what they look like. You could just see them. And yeah, but um yeah. Okay. Okay, this one is a long title. So, this book is Aristotle and Dante Dive? Did it say dive? Yeah, I think that says dive. Dive into the waters of the world. This is the last book. I have no idea what this book is about, but every single time I be seeing this book, people talking about it, people posting it on Book Talk, people like on Instagram. I saw this book, and it's just like I see this book everywhere, and like I just need to read it. I need to read it. So, yeah, I'm gonna probably read it. I just feel like it gives winter vibes. So we're probably gonna read it in like November, December, probably. But also, I'm gonna give you some if you really wanna get into books and like um watching booktubers, I wouldn't necessarily call them booktubers because I just feel like they're above that. So yeah, but if you really want to watch some amazing YouTubers, you need to stick around for these recommendations. But anyways, hold on. Where's oh, I think it's this one, right? How do I get to like oh, there we go. Okay. You need okay, so check out Jack Edwards, and then he also has a second channel that's called Jack in the Books. You need to check out his YouTube channels. Make sure you subscribe to them. Brittany the Bibliophile. I think that's how you say it. I hope I didn't mess that up. But just look it up. Anyways, I love her channel. She doesn't just post about books, she posts about her life too. Hold on, I'll get to her in a second. That's her other channel, so hold on. Okay, here we go. Books with Chloe. Check her out. She's Australian. I love Australians. She's so pretty. But anyways, she has amazing videos. Go check them out. So yeah. Let's see. I follow more people, don't I? On here? I think I do. Because I'm pretty sure I do. Is that it? I have some more. Hold on. If I can find them. Like, why is it this thing like I don't know. That's weird. I'm pretty sure I followed her, but not okay, hold on. I'm pretty sure okay. I'm gonna subscribe to her now because this is ridiculous. I don't know why it wasn't not. Okay. You need to subscribe to Dakota Warren. Her books videos are amazing, and you need to go check them out. And then another person that I love watching their videos, I don't know like where, like what in the world, like why am I not subscribed to them on here? Like I'm subscribed to them on my phone, I'm just not subscribed to them on my iPad. I don't know what's wrong with me. But you need to go subscribe to Steph Brower. I'm sorry if I do, like I don't know how to pronounce that name. Brower, Bower, Brower, Bower. Yeah, I don't know, but you need to subscribe to these people. They have amazing book recommendations, and they're so entertaining. I love watching them, especially when like when I love just watching YouTube videos and then falling asleep. So yeah, so just watch them. They're amazing. This is all I have for today. But if you guys enjoyed this video, go give it a like, go subscribe, hit the bell to get notified when I post another video, And yes, thank you for watching. And yeah, goodbye, people. Yay!